Hi everyone, and welcome to the new module. This chapter in our textbook deals with looping, uh, and looping means that we're going to start to learn how to implement repetition statements or statements that allow us to repeat code in our program. In addition, we're also going to introduce the use of files, both input and output files. So there's quite a bit of material here. You really should, get started right away. Just briefly, this module is going to be very similar to the last one. So this is the video you're watching now. As always, you can click on this module at a glance link and read more about what you're going to learn in this module. And there's also a link to the full course calendar. There's a lot of lecture material here, starting with the different types of loop statements and going all the way through and getting into the concept of input files and output files. When you get to the files section, please make careful note of where your input file needs to be in order for your program to find it. I've been have very specific instructions here, but you just can't put that file anywhere, so make sure that you're aware of that. Okay, so there's a lot of lecture material. The assignment is going to be the same format as other assignments. We have one from the textbook and we have one from my programming lab. Our discussion is going to be similar from last chapter, in that your guys are going to answer questions and then you're going to respond to other classmates. But these questions are regarding loops. So make sure that when you respond, your title of your response has a question you're responding to, and your response contains the original question and your answer. Please, we did a pretty good job last time. If somebody says it's correct, nobody else should say it's correct, right? Unique responses. If somebody has a syntax error and you're going to tell them that it should be corrected, you should kind of put the code in there too, not just, hey, you need to fix this, but maybe you could write the code to fix it. All right, so that'll be similar to the last module. And then our project. All right, there are videos here. I thought I moved those. Here's the project. You should read the project, and then there's 3 videos inside of here, which again will help you with the project. So please make sure that you're watching those videos that I put in here. This folder will appear under here. I don't know why it keeps popping back up to the top. One thing on the projects, please start your projects a few days before the due date so that you can ask me questions. You have time to ask me questions, and I have time to respond to students. I'm always happy to respond if you have a question on a project, but sometimes on the due date, I'm getting 25 or 30 emails from different classes, and it's a lot. So, just if you could start to work on that couple days early, that would be helpful. All right, and then lastly, as always, we have a quiz. I'll put some quiz material, review material out here a few days prior to the quiz, and then the quiz will open on Tuesday, November 7th. Our calendar, right, is populated with all the due dates, and you guys should, be familiar with the assignments. The discussion posts due on Friday. Your discussion response due on Monday, your projects are on Tuesday, and here we've got the quiz, which will be open for 2 days. Okay? As always, if you have any questions, please let me know.